How you doing? Welcome to Wednesday. This is, I wouldn't say part one, but this is a special short stream that we're doing for Amy and her husband, who may be watching in is it Chicago, Jilly? Washington. This one goes out to Amy. She's been waiting 20 months for her visa so that she can move out to the United States permanently with her loved one. Hello to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. And just to get things rolling, have some of this. Let's see if we can get her to number one as well. I don't know what's currently at number one. But I tell you what, folks, you might see a bit of floofage going on here because dew point, I think, is very close to the temperature. Okay, she's sat in the plane now. This is fantastic, isn't it? Okay, United, what was it? 919, folks. That's what we're looking for. Very low cloud, so we're not going to catch her for a long way. You did what? Oh yeah, okay, so you missed my intro then. Okay. All right, okay, all right, well don't worry about it then. Don't make me feel all, yeah, exactly, mate. Just keep it to yourself. Okay, United 191 we're looking for. I remember when I emigrated to the United States of America, I don't remember actually, you know what, trying to remember, because obviously it was way before. It was around about 1997, I think it was, somewhere around about then that I moved to the US. 98, 97. I think the company that I was headhunted by actually arranged all the visas and everything for me, because obviously I was going out there to work. So they had to fly me out there for the interview, which was quite cool, out to Los Angeles. Ended up working for 3 years or 4 years at for a publication, East Midlands Allied Press, interestingly enough, EMAP USA. But yeah, I've actually emigrated twice in my lifetime, once to South Africa and once to the United States. First time I went was to South Africa was from Gatwick, and the second time was from Heathrow on, I seem to recall, a Virgin 747. The interview flight that I went on was on BA 777, which would have been quite a new aircraft at that point, wouldn't it? 96, a couple of years old, something like that. I always remember at Los Angeles when we deplaned, we deplaned out onto the tarmac, and I was in awe of the engine, the size of the engine. Yeah. So it's a big move. It's a big move for anybody who's, especially in the current climate, but obviously it's taken her 20 months to get the visa. And we wish her all the best, of course. Washington. Hey, look at that, folks. She's got her engine covers on now. Didn't have her engine covers on obviously that aircraft is awaiting inspection by Boeing themselves to assess the damage, and obviously well, figure out what they need to do. I mean, obviously they need to pay. For the use of a word, it's literally a patch repair, isn't it? Although, you know, it's not like aluminium where you can put a layer of skin, a layer of alloy over the, you know, you can literally on a. If you remember the 777 in Vegas that had an engine fire, which subsequently ended up burning into the fuselage and severely damaging the fuselage itself, and the integral part, being the ribs as well, were that whole segment was removed, literally, and then a new segment patched into it. It's something that's very easily done by technicians and engineers, because obviously there are ways in which to convert. If you think of when they convert an aircraft from a passenger jet to a freighter jet, and they put a great big door in it. Oh, look at that! That's they're still operating that, so they haven't fixed that 787 with WestJet yet, have they? With the leaky toilet, or whatever it might be, the faulty toilet. Well, electrical systems, we believe that the toilet failed and the electrical systems were damaged. Thus, sort of like, well, water and electricity just do not mix, do they? So, yes. The issue that they had with the 777 at Vegas, even although it had to stay there and it needed to be repaired in Vegas. These guys are specialists; they know what they're doing, and they have a team of high-end specialists in terms of fuselage repairs and stuff like that. The ice cream man's there. But yeah, like I say, these Dreamliners, they're all carbon. And to repair a carbon component, like I said the other day, in Formula One, for example, when a car goes through a substantial impact, and the tub, it's known as the tub, where the driver sits, it's obviously it's a safety cell, really, and when that is damaged, they have to write the tub off and literally remove everything off of it that's salvageable, and then replace it with a new tub. Not the case with this Dreamliner, of course. Not able to do that. They're going to have to effect a repair to it, which they've done before with the Ethiopian Dreamliner that had a substantial fire here at London Heathrow as a result of electrical systems failing, which was way back in the early days of the Dreamliner, when they were literally, haven't had a lot of luck, have they, Ethiopian, with the Boeing jets? Don't want to make light of it, obviously. It's not funny at all, but obviously with the MAX issue, and then the well, the Dreamliner issue, and then the MAX issue. But yeah, I believe it's, you know, some were looking at writing off that Ethiopian jet, but Boeing basically turned around and said, no, we'll repair it. Obviously, it was cheaper to repair than literally build a brand new aircraft. It has happened before. Well, an example being Japan Airlines A350 completely destroyed as a result of that runway incursion / collision, which wrote the aircraft off beyond anything. Nothing was salvageable off that aircraft, not even the not engines, of course. And that is a complete repair. Loss of hull, the hull loss, which would be probably, I'd imagine, through Lloyd's of London, more than likely, in terms of the insurance. And of course, one's got to appreciate that those repairs are going to take place, I'd imagine, by the time they get that aircraft in a situation where it's ready to undergo the repairs. I'd imagine. I wonder if that's Amy's jet there, Gilly. She's on the chat now, yeah? Is she right at the end of the gates? Is she at the far end gate by any chance? Or maybe, no, that's a 787. Hold on a minute, what we got there? Okay, that's a triple. That may well be her in that jet there. And the jet bridge has been disconnected. So that might be her there, I don't know. Are you able to see it on Flight Radar 24? Yet. It's a little Joey, the 100-year anniversary jet. I think Qantas are the oldest operator in the world, aren't they? Didn't we? KLM and Qantas closest. KLM the oldest. I think Qantas runs a close second or third. But the crazy thing is, remember back in the old days, of course, in the days of travel, early aviation, where they used flying boats. Is she in a? She's in an aisle seat, isn't she? I seem to remember you saying. Ideal conditions for these jetliners, man. Well, I say for the jetliners, for the engines. Engines love these conditions. Shallow departure, pretty typical of the Dreamliner. There's the floof. There's the floof. Yeah. Oh yeah. In order to get that floof, as we call it, dew point and temperature needs to be more or less bang on the same. Look at the clouding in the intakes. That's always a sign as well that you're going to get a bit of floof, but moisture low to the ground. I love it the way sometimes you see them pull the cloud. Look at that, slicing through that cloud there, man. How cool is that? Look at the wake that it's left, the swirl. Ain't she beautiful? Okay, still no pushback yet. United 191 we're looking for, folks. Sierra, this guy. New T-shirt design, possibly in the lineup, folks, in the next well, hopefully before we head off to Boston. Keeping you aware of that as much as we can. Okay, is Amy's still on the chat? Yeah. Doesn't look like that's got anything hooked up to it, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if that is her. In terms of other American jets, got a Dreamliner there, 767. Over on the other side there. I'm going to say that looks triple-ish. Of course, no 300s here. Hyung Lee 747 is the best quad jet. Yeah, of course. Suho, wish she could emigrate. Susan May Talbot, the way they disappear into the cloud looks so cool. Penny Haskins, Hyung Lee saying 777 definitely his favourite aeroplane. Just watching the stream makes me very proud and happy. Looks and sounds the part. Oh yeah. Shane DeCosta, I found a nice little quiet location to view arrivals coming in on the flight path for 27 right on Monday. Some great photos and videos of the landing gears coming down. Shane, that's fantastic. She's pushing, yep. Okay, folks, if you're familiar with Flight Radar 24, you have your app open. Go into the top search bar, UA919, is it? Oh, UA919 is what you need, folks. And then select it and then show on map, and that will put you down as somebody who is watching it live. And you can see her pushing now. There's a certain amount of anticipation going on, not anticipation, but I remember when I landed when I was on approach into Los Angeles after I'd left the UK for who knows how long. I mean, my visa was, I think it was I can't remember how many years it was for, my visa, but anyway, always a feeling of anticipation when you arrive there. For me anyway, I think for Amy it's going to be a lot different because she's got her fiance there. Or is it a fiance? Husband, sorry. They've been married nearly 4 years. Wow, sorry, my apologies, Amy. Husband has been so a long distance marriage. Wow. And obviously she's been out there numerous times to visit him, but obviously due to COVID and the lockdowns and all that kind of stuff, that the whole thing was delayed, so that's why she's had to wait so long to get the visa. And then I'm guessing after a certain amount of time she'll become a US citizen when she I'm guessing, because if she's married to a US citizen, it'll work out that way. So we wish her all the best and her family. Just get this 767 going out because it's a lovely aeroplane, isn't it? We all love a 76, don't we? Wow. Blimey. Wow. Who's that? Matthew Freeman. He's been around a bit, hasn't he, eh? Blimey. Auto fade for me. Brilliant. Now she's on a 777-200. It could be one of the two. It could be GE or Pratt & Whitney powered. I'm going to say likely to be Pratt & Whitney PW4000. They have a mix of General Electric and Pratt & Whitney powered 777-2s, a bit like British Airways with their Rolls-Royce, and General Electric powered 777s. Nice. I think a lot of people have that preference with the 777 over a lot of other aircraft purely on the basis of the engine note. It's just a phenomenal sound is the GE90, is it not, ladies and gentlemen? Now I'll tell you what, the Qantas jet is going to probably take quite a lot of runway for its takeoff roll. I'm basing that on the fact that she's heading to Perth direct. Off her. Come on, girl, give us some ribbons. Oh yeah, there they are, they're the ribbons. Oh yeah. Wow, oh yeah, man. Like a circle in the wind. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, here comes the little Joey. Next stop, Perth, folks. Wow, she has gone long and all, look at that. I think it used to take about 14 days, didn't it, to hop down to Australia. Oh yeah, See how I prefer these conditions over clear skies. Much prefer these. Looks like a beetle, doesn't it, with its cowls up like that. So that's the inspection cowls. The front section is called the nacelle, the engine nacelle or nacelle, depends on what part of the world you're from. We call it the nacelle, or the nacelle, sorry. The Americans call it the nacelle. Watching a program yesterday, this fella's name was Warwick, W-A-R-W-I-C-K. It's like Diane Warwick, isn't it? Diane Warwick, yeah. These guys would not, they insisted, and he was from England, they insisted on calling him Warwick. Warwick, that's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. Mind you, the fella also was using the word niche properly. He was saying niche, not niche. I don't know, it's funny, isn't it? Of course, they think they're right. We don't, we think otherwise. Everybody, yeah. She's number one, ladies and gentlemen. Pop Pickers, United. She's taxiing now for departure. 0 feet barometric pressure. Altitude, sorry. Travelling at 12 knots. Nice, easy taxi down to runway 09, right? I dare say she'll be back with the family, probably in the future, maybe. I don't know if they're planning a future or anything. It's none of my business, is it, really? Jenny Bailey, Warwick Road. Andy, was it my brother? Here in heaven, he's my brother. The road is long. Down the seaside. Mind your chips, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, listen to this thing. Seagulls have come to see her off. Big old heavy Canadian triple, man. So he's going to have to make a left turn there. Obviously that taxiway has been closed off for whatever reason. Interesting. I wonder if that's actively the same on Flight Sim. Electric mic. Surely you're not going to do till sunset. No electric mic. We are going to do till sunset, but after Amy has gone, This is just for her because she asked us, basically. But also it's because she's emigrating. That's the reason why we're doing this for her. Unfortunately, we can't come up here every time someone's going away on a flight for whatever reason it might be. I'd be up and down here like a thing that goes up and down very quickly. And Beta Rome, Barry Quinlan, Boston Heathrow for me on Friday. Was hoping to see Jerry in Boston, but in the UK and Germany for 6 weeks. Barry Quinlan, Aaron Thomas Krugash, just tuned in. Read the title. We are a lazy race, aren't we? Since the advent of everything. Oh, does it not? Oh, okay, sorry, my apologies. Yes, yeah, Krugash, yes, there we go. Amy is emigrating, Krugash. We've got an emigration flight. Yintim Stripes, Kisa in the Moo-Moos. That glitters and champagne a bit, not chomping. Okay, flight SSC1, Amanda Lewis. Oh, Amanda Lewis. Apparently Diane Warwick does pronounce her name, Diane Warwick. She does she? Okay, that's interesting. Ollie's Amazing Adventures, A.D. Gibson. Platform update, folks. Barry Quinlan has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Barry. Yes, platform update on the van, folks, just to let you know that the tubing has now been cut to length, thanks to our good friends down at the steel yard. All the hardware bar the nuts have arrived. The nuts should be arriving, and we're not talking about the edible type, we're talking about the we're using M12 bolts, which are nice and sturdy and big and tough for the upper platform supports. That will all be, we're planning to do a live stream on Friday of me fabricating that entire, well, not so much fabricating, but assembling it and attaching it, because I've done all the measurements. I've had all the steel, the tubing cut. I've got all the base plates. I've got all the connectors. And so we're going to do a live stream of me. This is a revised platform, as I've mentioned before. The previous one weighed somewhere around about half a ton, which was far too heavy and unnecessary for the roof of the van. And of course it played havoc with the fuel numbers as well. So, you know, less weight, better fuel economy, etc, etc. Thank you, Barry. Krugash. I saw it was #1 on Flight Radar and wondered why. Krugash saying. Michael David E. Corgi Thulu. Helen Beard. So yeah, we're going to be coming back here after after Amy has gone, and then we're going to be going through till. Well, my concern is that there's cloud tonight. We're going to need the skies to be clear, because if we don't get clear skies, then we have an issue with our visibility. Is it now? Okay, all right. Let's just grab this tree liner, shall we? Dash. Wow, Michael G. Kelly saying that they've just had a 6.4 earthquake in Taiwan. Wow, I'd love to have been there for that though. I'd like to have been there for it. I'd like to have. I mean, I did experience an earthquake in Los Angeles when I was there. When I was on the 17th floor of my office on Wilshire Boulevard, and you could feel the whole thing literally wave shaking. Crazy experience. Very short-lived though. Thankfully. Yeah, freight train at that as well. She's lining up. This is her, isn't it? This is her. Here we go then, Amy. Say goodbye to England for the time being. Who knows, they may come back here together with the family and living in England. You never know what's going to happen. But we wish you all the very best, Amy. And we will be back at approximately, what was it, 6 o'clock, Jilly, did we say? That's 6 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah. So set your timers to 6 p.m. local, folks, and we'll hopefully get some strawberry moon, my apologies. So get your little cocktail sticks ready to pluck it out of the sky. Just got a vision of that, of Mr. Cheese head, the mighty boosting, or the moon. This crew have got absolutely no idea that their aircraft is #1 on flight radar. That is crazy, isn't it? Quite an early rotate. Only used half the runway. There you go. Oh, still there, just a little bit. One final farewell. Nice one, Amy. All the very best to you and your new life in America. We wish you all the best. I'm sure everybody does. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to leave the stuff here, to be honest with you. There's no point in me taking it all back. And we'll see you back here at 6 o'clock. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Good luck, Amy, and all the family watching as well. Hello and goodbye. Take care. See you. Bye. Okay, GP. We can fade to grey. Fade to grey.